Noble Metrian was defied multiple summons to withdraw from a Mechanicus facility on Avarax, and we do not know why. Captain Acheron has tasked me to aid in your retrieval of the Magos biologists before the Tyranids completely engulf the mining base, causing unnecessary loss of data.
Performing our duty is our pride, Magos. Atmospheric conditions are suboptimal to mission deployment and evacuation. This is as close as I can get you to the Longinus Gamma facility.
Halt and observe. Trygon class Tyranids sighted.
Take heed, Meridian. Trigon target acquisition vectors are unknown. Best to keep moving and stay together. Projecting a sense of tactical dominance may deter it from attacking. For now.
Stay vigilant.
Form our battle.
Xenos countermeasures successful.
This location provides sufficient advantage against the Trigon.
Contact, Tyranid.
Speed up and stay close. Brothers won, brothers. It seeks to engage us, brothers.
High priority Tyranid eliminated. We hold advantageous terrain. Change position. Maintain formation.
Make haste with singular purpose. The Trygon breaches the sands.
Our tactical advantage deters the Xenos tunneler. Change position. Maintain formation. Reposition and refocus.
Tunnels toward our position.
Reduce nuclear firewall presence to 0. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. Stim supplies here. Obtaining armaments. Additional supplies secure. Ammunition restocked. Specialized biofuel neutralized. Fresh magazine. War gear acquired.
Ammunition captured.
Trygon alters its approach vector. Change position. Maintain formation. Reposition and refocus.
Lies just ahead, Meridian. Considering the Trigon's presence is incidental to our objective, utilize the lift to reroute closer to Metrian's keep.
Affirmative. Securing efficient transport now. Traveler, beneath our boots. Kill confirmed. Agent Tyranids threat. Fragmentation grenade! Intercepting projectiles. High priority Tyrion eliminated.
Astartes, I have summoned the transport lift at the request of Magos Gallium. Remain patient. Transport lift inbound.
Complex. I have transmitted no authorizations.
Location security indefensible. Reposition frequently to compensate.
Transport lift status incompetent. Begins, ceases. Begins, ceases.
Warpath's never been smooth, but rarely is it this little.
The lift has arrived.
Advance to the lift.
Nutrian welcomes you to Longinus Gamma Bio Research Facility. Please do not disturb the lift. It will be a waste. I have no music to play while you descend. Use the silence to contemplate your futile existence in service to a desiccated cause.
Magos Gallium, can you analyze this servant skull?
Meridian, the servo skull is enslaved to an unknown master. I am...
Irritant signal silenced. Continue to discuss your fate amongst yourselves. It changes nothing.
Ignore the servo skull, brothers. It is clearly malfunctioning.
A suggestion, abandon Gallio's misguided vendetta against the Magos biologists. Do you
know what Gallia and Mitrian achieved together in the past. Ask about Project Zeta 6 if you ever speak to them again.
Subscription requested. Life functions critical.
I have never encountered a servo skull malfunction like this before.
Once I heard of a servo skull performing songs. I thought it a jest until now.
Out, you damn Ceramite clan ticks.
Equipment available.
Acknowledged and ready.
Tyranids approaching. Engage weapons. Packing up equipment. Stockpile of grenades on me. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Xenos countermeasures successful.
Changing that soon.
The hive mind blown sour.
When you die, I will dutifully record your howls of agony for future interpretation.
Zoanthrope tagged. Engage mine shields. Nullify combatant before it rallies more enemies. Iron Halo. Zoanthrope neutralized.
This is the wrong path. You must turn back.
Mission update. Trygon has breached Longinus Gamma. Formulating Trygon kill chain tactics.
I was worried you had fallen victim to Mitrian's mastery of malphonic disruptive frequencies, but now the uncomfortable sensation associated with relief cools my remaining skin. Be warned, Viridian. Mitrian cannot hope to stand against you alone, so she will lie and stall in hope the Xenos swarm will devour you. Case in point, she has enslaved that servo skull as a crude mouthpiece. But give her word zero credibility for the mission's sake. And your own. Heard and acknowledged.
Ready for next encounter. Trygon complication.
It seeks to drown us in sheer numbers. Statis, the facility is well stocked in mining gear. Requisition melter charges to eradicate the tunnels and halt the infestation. Melter munitions should be nearby. Melter charge source, brothers!
Utilize melter tactics to negate Xenos presence.
Seal the Xenos-infested chasms with a thermal weaponry. Here, the melter charge.
This melter charge stockpile is earmarked for excavation.
Clearing it low, clear. Preparing disciplinary report.
I hereby
Fine
order
instrument
you
of
to turn
destruction in my hands.
chapter.
Enemy egress inert.
Onwards, brothers, towards the objective.
Resupply there. Additional supplies secured. Xenos infestation advancing. Administering aid. Calibrate your aim, brother. We are committed.
Inside the facility, you'll find Metrian cowering in her data enclave.
Gallia. If you missed our binary discourses, you could have sent communication. I observe you still pathetically cling to the views of soft tissue. Remember, meat lacks efficiency, whereas metallic alloys stable corrosion and degradation for far longer.
How far you have fallen. That I must drag you back into the light.
Packing up a grenade resupply. Relic possesses restorative properties.
Seems like overkill, Gallio. You think too highly of me. These poor, inert variables shall perish here, devoured by the Tyranids. And you do not care.
Mitrian shut down power to the uplink terminals. You must resupply the generator with a backup power cell. She hopes the Tyranids will annihilate you, but she underestimates the second company.
Tactical pivot. Locate generator power cell.
I beseech you, Galileo, bear witness to the summation of our divine arithmetic from long ago. Remember Project Zeta 6?
As my theorems predicted, your life vector has converged with renegade factors, and Zeta 6 was a waste of computational resources and one perfectly good props. Surrender now, and perhaps leniency can be granted. After the might grows, of course.
You are a redundant functionary. Your Astartes shall die here, alone, in the dark.
Lictor marked our presence. War gear required. Hunter destroyed. Your orders. Purge alien bioforms. Advance to position. Engaging elite countermeasures. Elite level seals. Passive up. Melter bomb prepared. Obtaining armaments. Located power cell.
Bring power to the generators.
Light and darkness. How easily flesh parts deceive their perception.
Disrupt her attempts to connect with her facility's network. Mitrian will seize any opportunity to damage crucial data, which would deem this mission a failure. Do not let her connect to the consoles.
I am copies of copies, backups of backups, and I degrade not. You have already fallen.
Secure that console uplink.
The Emperor
Task complete. Console uplink severed.
Return to Mitrian's containment unit. See, Mitrian, the more you thrash, the deeper you set our hooks. These tender thoughts of Astartes' flesh have accomplished nothing yet. Silence, Demetrian. Meridian, confirm possession of her quivering mass of computational gray matter.
The pulpous grey matter is in our grasp, Magos.
Pilot, Meridian is ready for evacuation. Sending updated extraction coordinates to you now, Meridian.
Available. Iron Halo online. Reminder, priority is to cover ground as quickly as possible.
Through one last maelstrom we go.
Evacuation point ahead. Need a relic, brothers. Deploying crack grenade. High priority turret eliminated. Stimulus administered. Specialized bioform neutralized.
Reloading.
Leaving wounds. Neutralize core for enemy backup. Xenos countermeasures successful. Alert! Subterranean combatants. Ravener put down. Refilling magazines. Ready for next encounter.
I cannot land with that borrowing abomination lurking about. Deep scans have penetrated the atmospheric disturbances and Metrian's meddling code. Trygon vulnerability data pushed to your displays.
Objective update. Terminate Trygon. Obtaining armaments.
Throwing frag grenade.
War gear acquired. Placing melter bomb. Execute Iron Halo tactics. Shield confirmed. Major Tyrion threat. Self-triage. Packing up equipment. Prepping melter bomb. Additional supplies. Checking stim.
Throwing frag grenade.
Enhanced tactics ready.
Trygon kill confirmed. My congratulations, Viridian. The mission was a success, despite the odds.
I trust this Metrian is no longer a friend of yours, Magos.
Ignoel Metrian and the historical dataset she possesses are for Mechanicus eyes only. But rest assured, she is in trustworthy hands now. You have my gratitude for your efforts, and I shall recommend some honorifics for your service, of course. There is much to pass, much to learn, and much to reminisce about.